Mike, check. Justin Hunt. It's all happening. Thank you to everybody rocking with the channel. Thank you to everybody subscribed through the channel. Share the video, share the link. It's priceless. Big thank you to everyone who's donated. If you'd like to donate, you can hit the Cash App right up there or the link in the description. I'm jumping right in today. Major update on one of the year's biggest stories in rap music. 1 second applause. Joey Badass responds to Daylyt and Vaughn on the Red Bull Cypher. Now, this Red Bull Cypher is Big Sean, Joey Badass, and Ab Soul. And I took a look at it, so this isn't my first time watching it. But this is a really dope cypher. It's a really dope cypher. We're going to go through it, take a look at the bars. Just for people who might need a recap, Joey Badass set the competitive flag in the air at the beginning of the year with the rulers back. So he took shots at Kendrick Lamar, said, the ruler's back. He said, too much West Coast D-licking. He said, your arms are too short to box with the Elohim. And he didn't get a response from Dot, but he got a response from a lot of very talented super MCs from the West Coast. Daylyt, Vaughn, Coyote, Curtis King, Mick Jenkins from Chicago. He even jumped in, Lit Poppy. A number of people dropped tracks at Joey Badass. Really seizing this moment just to get your bars off more than anything else. And there's nothing wrong with that. 1 second applause. Daylyt dropped Yer and High You. Joey Badass came back with Sorry Not Sorry. And there was another track, I messed up the name. Vaughn had Crash Out Heritage, another track as well. I mean, this has been going on. We've been covering all this, right? This has been going on. And so I've been telling y'all, we're going to hear more. Hear more from these artists in this back and forth. And so it looks like we got it today. So let's take a listen.
Let's go. Yeah. It's Shine Down, man. Red Bull Spiral. I got my nigga Ab Soul, Joey Badass. Me first, fuck it. Hey. You going nowhere fast, but from your view you could never tell. No wonder, cause you live your life based on a carousel. You bums could probably teach a masterclass on taking L's. Truth is, if you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself.
See, the thing I like about Sean, right? Like, Sean catches a lot of flack, which I don't really understand, I think, all the way. I think Sean is really dope, to be honest. But I always love how he be working in these little inspirational bars, these little mind grapes, giving you something to think about. I love that. Truth is, if you hate your life, then you hate yourself, right? However he said that. I love when Sean does stuff like that, and he does that all the time. 1 second, applause to Sean. Run it back a little bit.
Bums could probably teach a masterclass on taking L's. Truth is, if you wake up hating life, then you hate yourself.
Damn, that's how you feel, bro?
You see, most niggas crack under pressure, but I'm a natural. The thing about living by the gun is you shouldn't have to. And if you can't reach for peace, I hope you have to.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's stuff like that. If you live by the gun, you shouldn't. The thing about living by the gun is you shouldn't have to. And if you reach for the peace, I hope you have too. You know what I mean? Like, Sean got bars, man. Sean got bars.
A lot of y'all my seeds, I see Janae should have had you. A lot of y'all confused tough skin for having tattoos, but that's what 6 cents is for, like when you had two. Plus, they gon' try to discredit you when you black too. The drop jams went diamond, but my favorite is Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control like Katie Holmes.
Rest in peace, Angie Stone. 1 second applause. I love that part. I'm gonna bring that back. Nice, Sean. Nice, Sean.
Census 4 like when you had two. Plus they gon' try to discredit you when you black too. The drop jams went diamond, but my favorite is Angie Stone. My drive back, that bitch on cruise control like Katie Holmes. Been flipping out in this bitch since it was camera phones. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone.
Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone. Help me out with that one. Did I mishear that? Know you great when you're uncomfortable in your comfort zone. That sound deep and dope. I'm not sure I get it. Let's run it back one more time. I think that's what he said. Let me know.
Been out in this bitch since it was camera phones. Know you great when you uncomfortable in your comfort zone. Grave digger. How niggas even want my name on they tombstone?
Yeah, your name.
Seems to me.
I get it now. I get that flip now. I get it now. That's actually dope. 1 second applause, Sean.
How niggas even want my name on they tombstone?
Yeah, your name.
Seems to me you want A, but don't be one of them niggas that read the room wrong. Spit like believe me, I'm more than hungry. Way more unique. Have power before the money. War they hoe, you know that I'm the dopest one. Don't overdose. You wanna hold the notes like holding notes. You gotta go for broke, so I only proceed for proceeds. Been a goat since the goatee and pow chains and teaser hats. I even made the goat's cheese.
I even made the goat's cheese. He did. He did. Sean got a career now. Sean got a career. One second applause to Sean. Now he's opening for us.
Just imagine all the other shit you don't see. I'm coming and killing, destroying the feeling. I'm floating the feeling, the boy tripping on me, but I still feel the hum like I feel in Detroit. B.I.G. minus the east and west beef. I'm the dime, you gotta kiss me from right to left cheek, little bitch.
That's a nice close. That's a nice close. B.I.G. minus the east and west beef, right? Because he's on the track right now with Joey and Ab-Soul, and it's not beef, but there's been tracks going back and forth between the east and west, or Joey Badass, CJ Fly, and West Coast. That's been happening. But nice reference. Nice reference. 1 second applause to Sean. That's his verse. I'm going to give his verse 7.7 second applause. I like that verse. All right. Now here comes Ab-Soul.
Yeah. And your wife, he said I was going to watch you, nigga. And I took it easy, man.
Man, I told you that in confidence, big bro. You had to do me like that, man.
Come on, man.
Come on. Hey, man, fuck it. Let me remove the cap. My lady told me somebody told me that my career was in the trash. Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass he was referring to. Cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth. Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. Plus the cape will be navy blue.
Man, I mean, this is like a little therapy session from Ab-Soul right here. This is a little therapy session, it feels like. You know what I mean? Because there has been conversations about whether Ab-Soul missed his window or not. Control System is a legitimate classic album. I love Herbert. But then I listened to Ab-Soul's interviews and the way he talks about things, and it seems like he kind of feels that way. He was on Effective Immediately with DJ Head and Gina Views. 1 second applause to Effective Immediately. And he was talking about how, you know, during the pop out, he didn't have a song that he could perform. He said he wanted a slapper. He's trying to get a slapper. He's trying to get a hit, right? There was a similar conversation on Joe Budden podcast where he was talking, and he was saying the same thing. He was like, you know, I'm trying to get a hit, and Joe Budden and them were trying to say, like, no, you don't need it, or whatever. You're so nice, which he is. He's a phenomenal MC, top flight all the way around. But it sounds like, you know, that's another situation where he brought that up, where it sounds like that's something he's reaching for. Recently, he was talking about how he hasn't had a tour for Soul Burger yet. He was talking about it on Twitter. And, you know, just where the market is for touring right now is a very interesting place. There's a lot of things that are happening in touring in general. We actually talked about that in the TF and Crisis conversation. Check it out if you missed it. Links in the description. But it sounds like there is something that Ab-Soul is still reaching for, something he feels like he doesn't lack, or he's lacking, or he's hearing people say that he needs, like he missed his window. I'm gonna start this verse over again, but it's interesting to me hearing him come in this way on this track. Now, I've always loved his honesty. I've always loved his depth. I loved his emotional intelligence that comes through on the tracks as well, of course. And perhaps this is another example of it. But it's an interesting way to start a Cypher rhyme with Joey Badass and Big Sean on the track. Let's see where he takes it.
Bro, you had to do me like that, man.
Come on, man.
Come on. Hey, man, fuck it. Let me remove the cap. My lady told me somebody told me that my career was in the trash. Something about missing my window or something. I wanted to laugh and shatter the glass he was referring to. Cause he ain't got a clue of what I turn into when I enter the booth. Neither do I, but I do know that kryptonite is not an issue. Plus the cape will be navy blue. You stuck in the lowest lane, it ain't a bird or a plane. And I'm rather faster than Burner's Bane.
I love that flip right there. The Superman Lois Lane Bane, I love that.
Anyway, respect the gang in them.
Okay.
Gang in them, one of my favorite joints off Herbert. 1 second applause to Herbert.
Your paper thin, featherweight.
Yeah.
And your paper thin, like you never bank. You don't pay what you wearing, fuck is you even saying? Even if you was related to Shaba, you wouldn't make rank.
Even if you wasn't related to Shaba, you wouldn't make rank. Nice.
On my mama, your men of honor just made plank. Huh?
On my mama, your men of honor just made plank. You can rap, dog.
The rule is back, in fact, I never left. In which case, Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament.
Nice setup. The rule is back, in which case I never left. Joey, you put me in a sticky predicament. Joey and Ab-Soul have a track on Herbert too. They're on Moon shooter. Shoot for the moon and leave a gun around. 1 second applause. In a world so cold, at least the sun is out. Love that song. That's one of my favorite joints that he's ever done. That one and Gotta Do Better. I love those two joints so much. 1 second applause, Absol.
I had to show solidarity to my syndicate.
Come on, soul.
Nah, you know anybody can get it in such a way that it'll make any physician conflicted. But listen, the 47 still on my tricep. Pass the pot, let me scale it. I'm quite the chef. Pro era, the masters that ain't never incorrect.
That's
But it's
right.
still TDE till 3000 and forever. Light was heavy and Ray definitely stepped. But this is hip hop, you know we still on that.
Light was heavy and Ray definitely stepped, but this is hip hop. You know we still on that, right? And so he's talking about what's been going on. Soul right now is sort of playing referee, right? We got Big Sean coming in first. He ends on a BIG East-West line. BIG minus the East-West beef. Ab-Soul comes in, and he's like, Joey, you put me in a tough situation. You know you my man. Light and Ray did they thing. You know we gonna step, right? So he's kind of like refereeing this back and forth at this point in time.
It was healthy for the sport, sticking to the roots, keeping it competitive. Just be lucky that Soul ain't stepping in. All of y'all would have had to shoot.
Yeah.
The boat with the ocean view, you know what I came to do. Hey, Sean, let me get the hat again. And ask Nene who her favorite rapper is. I had to.
Like if somebody told me that was a legit freestyle, like not a prepared freestyle, a lot of times you see cats go on Power 106, Just Incredible. He probably has the best freestyle platform right now. 1 second applause to Just Incredible. But these guys prepare for that. Like they'll write rhymes in advance to get ready for it. I think Sean did this too. It seems like they were prepared for this. But to be honest, that could have been a straight up freestyle from Soul. That could have been off the top. So I'm going to give that 7.7 second applause. I like the bars in it. I like how he's playing off the moment, the obvious that's in the air with this Red Bull Cypher. I have no idea when they recorded this, but we doing good. We 2 for 2 so far. Let's go.
Do it, Fred.
Oh, that's cute, nigga. Look. BK the caution, the bar none receive the caution. I spit fire as arson. They don't want war with the Martian. They sending their troops at the general, but I'm the one who absolute.
Okay, we about to start over again. He said BK to Carson. He's starting off immediately. Let's go, Joey.
BK the caution, the bar none receive the caution. I spit fire as arson. They don't want war with the Martian. They sending their troops at the general, but I'm the one who absolute.
I'm the one who absolute love that.
They obsolete, can't compete cause I'm too elite. Trying to spark a match, but they simply lacking the heat.
They obsolete, can't compete, trying to start a match, lacking the heat. We get no, okay.
Blasphemy, I don't need no one to blaspheme. Charge it to the game, call that shit a catastrophe. This rulers back, they been trying to measure up. Look, my name ain't Rick, but I talk slick, no pressure, luck. And I ain't taking no words back, I'm with all that. This ain't gotta turn to nothing else, let's keep it all rap.
I ain't taking no words back, I'm with all that. Let's keep it all rap. Joey with the smoke, 1 second applause.
First off, I can never hate the West Coast with 6 niggas coming for Joe. Fuck it, then let's go. Niggas must have forgot what.
I'm glad he cleared that up. There's a lot of people who were talking about when he used the Jay-Z line, too much West Coast D-licking, that he's taking shots to the West Coast, right? You know, he cleared that up quick. I'm glad he did that. He said, first off, I can never hate the West Coast. Let's bring it back.
I'm with all that. This ain't gotta turn to nothing else, let's keep it all rap. First off, I can never hate the West Coast with 6 niggas coming for Joe. Fuck it, then let's go. Niggas must have forgot what Dot said on Control. There's still a bunch of sensitive rappers in they pajama clothes.
Niggas must have forgot what Dot said on Control. Still a bunch of sensitive rappers in their pajama clothes. He's calling y'all Drake, man. Calling y'all Drake. Which is interesting because that wasn't actually on Control. That was on the BT Cypher freestyle that Dot dropped after Drake went on a series of interviews on Crown and on Angie Martinez talking crazy, in my opinion. That's really what set this all off. Now, in my conversation with Ray Vaughn, which I'll drop on the channel, we talk about the comparison between the Control verse and the Rulers Back, what Joey Badass did this year. And what Ray Vaughn said, Ray Vaughn Looks at that completely differently. Completely differently. 1 second applause to Ray Vaughn.
Must have forgot what I said on Control. There's still a bunch of sensitive rappers in they pajama clothes, I guess. This ain't no East versus West. I just think that I'm the best. As a matter of fact, I know these bars could put bad boys on death row. Kinda crazy how Shook and Puff in jail though. Yo.
That's so crazy. These bars could put bad boys on death row. Kinda crazy how Shook and Puff on death row. In jail though, my bad. So true. I think about that all the time. All the time. The two biggest labels of that era. The two titans. Bad Boy and Death Row, and both Suge and Diddy in jail.
Tomato.
Terrible.
I was at the party, but I never seen a freak off. Instead of battle rap on stage showing his cheeks off.
Ooh, that's at Daylyt. I like to party, but I've never been to a freak off. Instead of a battle rapper on stage showing his cheeks off, Daylyt did that in one of his battles. I can't remember who he was fighting. He took a dump on stage. When I was at Hip Hop DX, we started BattleRap.com, right? And so I was telling the publisher at DX how we really need to get in the battle rap space, right? So we created BattleRap.com, and so I put together a team and we were covering it heavy. And that's one of the first battles we covered. 1 second applause to BattleRap.com.
Was at the party, but I never seen a freak off. Instead of battle rap on stage showing his cheeks off. Fuck type of time these niggas be on. Ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine, it won't be long. It's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos who clowning for attention but wearing masks like Pierrot.
Joey is flowing right now. This is what we want to hear, Joey. This is what we want to hear. This is it right here, Joey. 1 second applause.
See through your raps, it's clear, bruh. Get your ass capped tryna fuck with the PRO. I ain't worried about son, this world revolve around mine. You ain't no Copernicus, nigga, you move on my time. Told you I would let you shine, give you space to coexist. Cause when I playing it in lines, now they like getting eclipsed. Supernova over, no, I gotta keep it lit. Make the conversation shift every time I talk my shit. It's written in the constellations, the script. I'm light years ahead, they just trying to catch the drift. Every time I ask them, hey yo, no fly zone, say.
He killing this right now. The ASCAP PRO line, the ASCAP Performing Rights Organization flip, that was dope right there. He is killing this.
Oh, is that right? I ain't got a book no drift. Every time I ask them, hey yo, no fly zone, say, oh, is that right? I ain't got a book no flight, I'm still gonna pack light.
I ain't got to book no flight. I'm still gonna pack late. I'm sorry for stopping it, but Joey got bars today.
I'm over heads like a carry-on. They ain't been checked yet. I'm done playing. I popped out like a cassette deck. Respect that. They hanging on every bar till I'm hang tight. Get your muscle up before you dig a step in the swing way. I'm up early on the grind. I shine through the late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Shouldn't give you niggas time of day.
I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight.
But fucking shine a light on them. I'm a light Ray.
Oh, now we got Ray Vaughn. If I can shine a light on him, I'm a light Ray.
Daylight, shouldn't give you niggas time of day. But fucking shine a light on them, I'm a light Ray. Now how can I say this all in a nice way? If you need the attention till top, he gotta pay. Look, I said.
Wow, he tried a little bro Ray Vaughn right now. He tried a little bro Ray Vaughn. He tried a little bro him. It's all happening.
What's a little pup to a canine? It's game time. I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my Draymond. Empty out the clip on your whole.
I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my Draymond. Nice. That's nice.
You need the attention till top, he gotta pay. Look, I said, what's a little pup to a canine? It's game time. I ain't green on the defensive, I'm on my Draymond. Empty out the clip on your whole click when I aim mine. I'm catching collaterals, hit you all at the same time. How the fuck one line? Bring a whole stay home. What you mean, bro? What you mean? I told you about them, bro. Bro, niggas told you, bro. You
gotta get him, Absol. Get your boy. Get your mans. This is great. I love this.
Bro, niggas was taking shots at me, bro. Taking shots at me.
You shot first, bro.
I mean, I was just shooting in the air, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all attention, man.
Hey, shooters gonna shoot. Okay.
Y'all niggas is up right now, man.
Hey, big 4-7.
It's
all
lovely.
that. You feel me?
It's lovely.
Come on.
I love that. I love that closing right there too. That shooters gonna shoot. Y'all up right now. Joey's showing respect at the same time. He ain't backing down. He's showing respect, keeping it all wrapped. This is what we like to see. What we like to see. I love that back and forth right there with Absol and Joey talking about shoot or shoot, because they got a song called Moon Shooter. Shoot for the moon and keep a gun around. In the world so cold, at least the sun is out. 1 second applause. Love that. This is the best Joey's rap yet. This is the best Joey's rap yet. I like this. The bars are all over the place on this. And so I'm going to give this 8.6 second applause. Awesome. And I'm going to give the entire Cypher with everybody in it, I'm going to give the entire Cypher 8.7 second applause. This is really great. Really great. Really great. Now, what stands out to me? I like Big Sean having the end in his verse with the B.I.G. East and West thing. I like Ab-Soul playing the referee in the middle to a degree. I think Soul might have actually really legitimately freestyled that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I love that Joey used this venue and had Ab-Soul there for his response, because there's been a few videos that have gone, a few tracks that have dropped that Joey hadn't said anything to, from Daylyt and from Vaughn, at least one from each. And so it all came together really well. It's a really dope production. Really dope production. I rock with it. Now, here's the thing, though. Right. Now, if you guys remember on this channel, we did a reaction to Daylyt's backpack video. We reacted to Daylyt's backpack. And there's a lot of you people in there who tell me that Daylyt's not talking to Joey. I don't know why. You didn't know why I was saying this. Daylyt was 100% talking to Joey. And I think we have confirmation now, because the things Daylyt said in the backpack verse are things that Joey said in this freestyle. Like, the things that Daylyt was talking about are things that Joey just did. Joey just did. Here's a refresher. We're going to jump in at the middle of this track.
It's for you have arrived.
So this is part 2. The first half of this song, again, was him talking about skateboard, and it's a skateboard track. And this one was, in retrospect, looks like a warning shot.
Yeah. Off a bottle of Sirocco, we smack. We gon' get back to that. It's too early to end you. I'm still trying to befriend you.
Too early to end you. I'm still trying to befriend you.
Notice I ain't never say a name. I was just trying to entertain your claim. Beef might be on your menu. The lame and you couldn't withstand the pain of the comments saying every drop you had got abolished.
That's what they were saying about Joey. They were saying, yo, man. They were saying, sorry, not sorry, the ruler's back. It's definitely that third one, which didn't even feel like a diss track. And I think Joey put all those tracks he put out as an EP on Spotify, if I'm not mistaken. So he made it a condensed thing. But it wasn't looking good for Joey. Joey, he went off today. But this is where Daylyt was coming from.
I was too polished. I hope you pick me, though. You Leopold, lust and loving, no pick me show.
He said, I hope you pick me, right? Now, in retrospect, looking back at that, it's like, yo, please make it obvious, please. You know what I mean? Because shout out to Badger again, my man Badger. He's one half of Local Astronauts and former general manager of Project Blowed. He always compared this battle, or to this back and forth, rather. If the control verse was the playoffs, this is the play-in. This is the play-in tournament. So there's a lot of opportunity for people to, get their name out there, show their skills in a different kind of way. And Daylyt's like, please pick me, Joey. He said this before. We just heard, essentially, Joey really opened the door for him. Before we heard Joey, his best bars, which there's a lot of bars about Daylyt on this. There's a lot of bars about Daylyt on what we just heard. This is what he was on 2 weeks ago.
Niggas who got fucked be predictable. Battle rap angles with the pants down. Daylyt saving bars, stand down.
Daylyt saving bars, we just heard Joey say that.
Solar eclipse raps played out, but I see you.
Solar eclipse raps, we just heard Joey say that too.
Your light year flow, my buzz don't need you, nigga.
We just heard the Buzz Lightyear bars from Joey on the last one.
It's time to bleed you, nigga. 4-bar patterns rhyming all with great white.
We just heard that.
4th bar something, then add Daylyt. Walk right in.
That's what he did. That's what Joey did.
To my K, gun party. Talk to light, then add Ray. Son garbage.
Talk to light, then add Ray, son garbage. That's exactly what Joey just did. We just heard Joey do that. So Daylyt broke down Joey Badass's verse before we heard it. before we heard it, right? Now looking at this, right? Face value could go one of two ways, right? One, Absol just told him everything. I don't think that's the case, though. I think for the sport of it, especially with Absol talking about it being for the sport of it, I think Absol probably wouldn't do that. I don't think Absol would do that. And the other side of it is Daylyt is a battle rapper. He's a legit champion battle rapper. He's arguably one of the 5 best battle rappers of all time, if not the best battle rapper of all time. He's solidly in the top 5. Right. He's definitely in the top 10. Okay. And arguably the best. Right. And so battle rap has evolved so much over the years. So much. Like you hear the craziest stuff when you listen to battle rappers, right? It's like when you hear certain people talk about certain lyricists who are generally music artists first, and people may not be impressed with their lyricism. Well, a lot of times, if you're including the broad scope of lyricism, if you're including all the stuff that most people aren't interacting with in the same way, if you're including all the imagination that's out there from all the MCs, there's a lot of MCs in the world. If you're including people like Billy Woods or Homeboy Sandman or A-Verb or Loaded Lux or whoever, or Daylyt, there's a large scale of lyricism, and battle rapping has evolved quite a bit from that standpoint, right? And so Daylight's been a part of that and seen all that. And generally speaking, when you're dealing with a battle on wax, it's a different kind of thing a lot of times. So a lot of times it's something that you might be prepared for. If you've been in enough battles as Daylyt, you're used to people dropping Daylyt bars. You're pretty used to it. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen enough of people coming at you directly, perhaps it makes it easier for you to predict where people are going to come from. Because that's what Daylyt did right here on his backpack video, saying almost exact things that Joey just said. Let's look at this one more time.
I was at the party, but I never seen a freak off.
Okay, I was at the party, but I'd never seen a freak off, right? So that's where Daylyt says, hitters who got FB predictable, right?
Instead of battle rapper on stage showing his cheeks off.
Instead of battle rappers on stage showing his cheeks off. That's how we know we're talking about Daylyt now.
Fuck type of time these niggas be on, ain't no daylight saving, no sunshine, it won't be long.
Daylyt saving, no daylight saving, no sunshine won't be long. So he goes, battle rap angles with the pass down, Daylyt saving bars stand out. So that's what we got right there. There's the Daylyt savings bar.
It's a thin line between the trolls and the weirdos who clowning for attention but wearing masks like P.O. See through your raps, it's clear, bruh. Get your ass capped trying to fuck with the P.O. I ain't worried about son, this world revolve around mine. You ain't no Copernicus, nigga, you move on my time. Told you I would let you shine, give you space to coexist, cause when I playing it in line, now they like getting eclipsed, supernova.
Daylyt getting eclipsed. Do we got eclipse bars? Daylyt saving bars stand down. Solar eclipse raps played out. Solar eclipse raps played out. Okay, we got that one.
No, I gotta keep it lit. Make the conversation shift. Every time I talk my shit, it's written in the constellations, the script. I'm light years ahead, they just trying to catch the drift. Every time I ask them, hey,
light year bars. He says light year bars, but I see you. You and your light year flow. My buzz don't need you.
No fly zone, say, oh, is that right? I ain't gotta book no flight, I'm still gonna pack life.
These are all 4-bar setups now. These are 4-bar setups right here at this part.
I'm over heads like a carry-on, ain't even checked yet, I'm done playing. I popped out like a cassette deck, respect that. They hanging on every bar till I'm hang tight. Get your muscle up before you think of stepping the swing right. I'm up early on the grind, I shine.
There's something that rhymes with white. So what'd he say? He said, 4-bar patterns rhyming all with great white. We're at that part. We're at that part of what Joey's rapping.
I do the late night. I ain't gotta lose no sleep to break daylight. Yeah.
You did that? That's the add Daylyt part. We just got to the add Daylyt part right there.
Give you niggas time of day, but fucking shine a light on them. I'm a light ray. Now how?
And then he added Ray. So then add Daylyt, walk right into my K-gun party, talk to Light, then add Ray, son garbage. That's exactly what Joey did. Okay? That's exactly what Joey did. So Daylyt is one step ahead, and I do not think this is done. I don't think this is done from either side of this. I think we're going to hear something from Vaughn, and I think we're going to hear something else from Daylyt. And at the same time, this is really dope because, again, everyone's really clear on what this is and what this isn't, right? And everyone knows that this is a crucial part of hip-hop, a crucial part of rap, regardless of what people who lose rap battles might tell their lawyers to sue over, right? But those two, Daylyt and Ray, they definitely going to jump back. And Joey Badass, I hope he does too, to be honest. I hope so, because this is fire. This is the flyest verse I heard from Joey Badass definitely throughout this whole situation. Definitely. And I honestly think, more than anything else, if I'm Daylyt and Ray, I kind of got to respond, because this is fire. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments section. It's a great day. I'm over there with Gina Views. I just love it when people get in the booth and rap. Just get in the booth and rap. My name is Justin Hunt. Like, subscribe to the channel. Follow at The Company Man on everything. Follow the Justin Hunt podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping in. Systematical culture views that's radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.